Welcome back to another quarterly update. This update is for Q1 2022. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jay and I run this channel, Dropship King, on YouTube. I started this channel last year to help people create semi-passive income streams for themselves through dropshipping. I believe in democratizing knowledge, so everything that I'm teaching is available for free on YouTube. So if you haven't already, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Alright, we are now in Seller Hub. And just like before, I'm going to show you the results of my 3 stores. And at the end, I'm going to discuss some of the challenges I faced this quarter, both on a micro and macro level. So this is the first store. As you can see, I've selected January 1st, 2022 through March 31st, 2022. This is the first quarter of 2022. So I'm going to generate the report so it refreshes in real time. As you can see here, this is the date. Okay, so total sales for this quarter, for the store, it was $41,000 minus the taxes collected by eBay. You get around $39,000. As you can see, selling costs went up because eBay actually increased their fees. So profit margin is actually a little bit lower for this quarter. It's around 18% now. All right, so I'm going to go to my next store. As you can see, same period, first quarter. I'm going to refresh. Okay. Sales for this store was $60,000. Minus the taxes collected by eBay, you get around $56,000. So here you can see selling costs have increased a little bit as well from previous. And now we're going to go to my third store. So this is again for first quarter of 2022. I'm going to refresh. And for the store, sales about $48,000 minus the taxes collected by eBay, you get around $45,000. So in total, for 3 stores, sales were, if you add all of it up, minus the taxes collected by eBay, you get around $141,000. And as I mentioned, profit margin actually went down a little bit this quarter, so it's around 18% now. So there you have it. So let's talk about some of the challenges for this quarter. So if you guys have been following me and watching my previous videos, you'll know that this quarter I actually did the least out of all the quarters so far since I started. Or actually, that's not true, because first quarter of 2021 actually was worse than this quarter, because you can see that for this store, sales went down versus the prior time period, right? But then for my other stores, this one went up by 150% compared to the same period from last year. And then also this store went up by 45% compared to the same period for last year. So actually, it's not as this quarter was not as bad as the first quarter of 2021. But ever since I made my my quarterly update videos, this has been the worst quarter so far. And so let's talk about some of the challenges here, right? So on a micro level, you could say that I haven't really been spending as much time on my business as before. So, and the reason is because I've been focusing on other things. I've been getting into other areas of e-commerce. And also, if you recall from my last update, I mentioned that in Q4, I actually set my store to some time. I set time away from my stores. So I took a break. I put my selling on pause for my stores. And that just basically crushed my sales. So I don't recommend doing that. I think some people like Paul have mentioned that you shouldn't set time away. You shouldn't take a pause on selling for your stores. What you should do instead is increase the prices of your items so that you get less sales, but your store will remain active, right? So don't do what I did. Don't set time away. Don't pause selling, because it's really hard to get your sales back up if you do so. So that's what happened this quarter. Basically, for the first month of January, I had really low sales for all 3 stores. And so February, it started picking up again. And then March, it actually returned to pretty decent levels. So this is just a note, don't pause selling. And let's see what else. So also my during my first quarter, I so I've been taking it easy. I haven't really been listening as much. I used to list every day. Now I don't. I list maybe once a week now, if even that. And so I just haven't really been spending as much time on my business. And I'm actually okay with that. So on a micro level, on a personal level, I haven't really been putting in the time as before into my dropshipping business, and that's why my sales have gone down a little bit. Now, on a macro level, so as the economy is going through a lot of changes right now. So we have inflation, rising interest rates. We have loosened COVID protocols, so less people are spending time at home. More people are going out and essentially spending less time online shopping. And so a lot of macro variables have affected e-commerce sales in general. So this is not idiosyncratic to just eBay. E-commerce across the board has slowed a little bit. I'm not saying that it's decreased, but it's slowed. So the rate of growth is not as fast as it was before. E-commerce is still growing. It's not growing as fast as it was. And going forward, I think that this trend might persist because during COVID, during the pandemic, I mean everyone was at home doing nothing, so they were just shopping, right? So it was very normal to see inflated levels of online e-commerce spending, and now we should see maybe slightly more normal levels. And in addition, you also have eBay itself. So on a macro level, for eBay, if you look at their Q4 press release, eBay actually stated that they lost about 9% of buyers and 8% of sellers. So the number of buyers and sellers have decreased a lot on their platform, on their marketplace. Now, I don't know exactly what the reason is for this decrease. Some of it may be because eBay is cutting some fat, getting rid of bad sellers. But as for the buyers, I think this is a little bit problematic because when the buyers leave eBay, they're obviously shopping somewhere else then, right? And so I think we're seeing more and more customers flock to Amazon and Walmart and other online mediums like Etsy or just other marketplaces out there, like for example Facebook Marketplace. So I don't know if this trend will continue. I think eBay is still a pretty big marketplace. Obviously, it has millions of buyers and sellers, but based on the Q4 press release, that didn't really look that great. But like I said, eBay is still going to be around. It's not going away anytime soon, but just know that there are a lot of macro variables that are affecting sales, and so if you're getting started now with eBay dropshipping, you might not see some of the results that we've seen in the past. I think eBay is still going to be a good marketplace to sell on, but maybe try exploring other marketplaces like Facebook or Amazon because those are growing, and eBay, based on the numbers I've seen, is shrinking a little bit. So there you have it. I hope that this update was helpful. I'm still going to be dropshipping and doing this as long as I can. Hopefully, my accounts don't get banned. But as for Amazon issues, I put out some videos on how to get around Amazon bans. If you're using Amazon as a supplier to buy products, and so there's always going to be workarounds. There's always going to be a way to get around some of the issues that we're seeing. But for now, just keep at it and leave me a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing with your dropshipping business. I know a lot of you guys out there are still doing really well. Maybe some of you are even doing better than me. Since my sales have actually decreased this quarter. So yeah, let me know how it goes, and look forward to providing another update in Q2 of this year. If you found this content useful, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to get started with dropshipping, please consider using my referral links below. Thank you so much for your support.